playing. Just playing. I know I was on mute. I'm not playing. I'm sorry. I was just playing about. That's all. I know I've got this mute thing. That's an issue. Big up, Nims. I'll see you there, bro. Appreciate you coming on, my guy. Yeah. If you mention, Neymar or anything like that, that's for you. That is for you, Nims. I'll get you back for that, man. I will get you back for that. But I accepted Neymar anyway. Anton told me to, so yeah. Long awaited Liverpool link up at 11 p.m. Goodness me. So apparently Jurgen Klopp is on his way to Liverpool for the Legend Games. Legend Games. I just seen it on Twitter. So let me share it with you. Look at this, man. If you're going to the Legends game, yeah, guys. Word of advice. Sorry. Please tell him to come back. Please tell Jurgen to come back. Look, Jurgen Klopp on his way back to Liverpool for the Legends Games this weekend. Look, there he is. There's that handsome man. There is our real coach. I don't care. I'm shameless. I don't care. I'm saying it. I'm shameless, man. I want him back. Life was good. Life was fine. We was competitive. We was fighting for titles. Now, we become the bridesmaid. You know what I mean? That's what we become. We become Arsenal now. Even worse, to be fair. Like, we can't even qualify for top 4. We're so bad. Might as well just say we're not even going to qualify for top 4 next season. Yeah, Jurgen's on his way, guys. As you can see, there's that fella. He's back home where he belongs. So next step is getting back to Anfield, man. I'm sick to death of watching this new manager and his dumbness, man. He will never improve. Arne Slot will never improve. Arne Slot is going to be the worst manager since Roy Hodgson, man, the way things are going. And Brendan Rodgers, sorry. Yeah, man. Look, people. Jurgen is on the plane. So when you go to the Legends game, you know what to do. You know what to do, man. Please. Please, guys. Just beg my manager to come back. Listen, if you want the best for your club, do the best for your club. Don't give up, man. Otherwise, I'll do you guys any like that. I'm not going to Legend Games, man. I stopped that a while ago. I can't be asked. It's too far, man. It's too far to drive. Yeah, I would normally go, but it's just too far to drive, man. I don't even like taking trains either. You know what I mean? I like to just be in my own environment, which is my car and me, and we go. Me, my car, my wife, and we go on the road. That's me, guys. I can't do anything else. Yeah, man. I want to show you guys something as well. Your best friend Gris Khan is not happy again at me. I don't know why. Like, I just said something, and he's seen the show before, if you know what I mean, about what I said about him. So, yeah, check this out, guys. I hit a nerve for some reason. Good guy, by the way, but he's been led in the wrong path, if you know what I mean. So, let me show you. There we go. So, what I said was, there we go. This is me, yeah, guys. That's me, yeah, with the legend Kevin Keegan. I don't muck about, you know what I mean? I'm always with legends. They're my people. They are my inspiration for Liverpool Football Club. Legends. So I said, don't say any bad things, Chris. Your dream job might not happen now. LOL. So he said this. Salah leaving. Ornstein is suggesting we want to change coaches. This more season on the pitch. So abysmal, obviously. Club thinks on the pitch. So the club thinks let's increase ticket prices to appease the LFC community. So that's what I said. And then this is his reply to me, guys. What are you fucking about? The last time we did a nerds, the nerds stream, what was we actually talking about? We was talking about these people that always say nice things about our football club when it's bad. That's what I'm talking about. Why do they do that? Because they want to be a reporter for LFC. They want to go into LFC TV. Remember what happened when we won the championships? All these nerds were the ones who were getting interviewed outside Anfield, inside Anfield, Redmond TV, Anfield Crap, etc., etc., etc. All those nerdy people that's always good were getting interviewed on LFC TV, and they were all giving high fives like they did something good. That's what we saw on LFC TV. So that's what I mean. That's what I mean, Chris. Exactly that, bro. We know what you guys want. We know you're being nice for a reason, because you cannot be this nice when things are going bad as they are right now. You can't. Real fans get their emotions out. Real fans fight back. Real fans fight for their club. Real fans quote Bill Shankly's true wordings, not lie and make up words. That's real fans. So there you go, people. I don't give a damn anymore about these people, man. You know, like I used to respect people and just stay aside. But when they're leading my fan base, our fan base, in the wrong path, you have to question them. And that's what I do. I don't need no reporting. I'm too old for this shit. He's probably older than me, but he's still looking for a reporter's job. I don't want to be a reporter for LFC. I don't care. I'm not even good with YouTube. So why would I be doing something reporting for LFC? I like that shit, man. I could just about do YouTube. You think I want to be a reporter for that, man? Nah, man. No chance. No chance. Yeah, so, yeah, it's funny. I like it because he needs to understand, yeah, I'm not these young fans. I'm not these little tiny people that, you could make angry and they reply to you in an angry way. Nah, bro. I just gave a like for him. I gave a little like. And I said, okay. You know what I mean? He knows what I'm talking about because he was here the last time when I actually questioned him. So there you go, brother. I'm shameless. I don't care. If I want my club to be the best, then that's the direction I want to go. I've suffered 30 years of hurt. I don't want to go back to that 30 years. I'm sure Gris is around the same age as me or older. So he should know more than anybody. We should not be heading down that direction. He should be one of the forefronts that's fighting against these people to get Liverpool back to the promised land. But he's not. None of them are, man. Anfield Crap, Redmond TV, etc., etc., etc. They could all go to hell. I don't give a damn about them, man. Go and work for Liverpool, man. You know what I mean? This is why they always say, oh, we don't want to be state-owned. We don't want no Arabs. We've got morals. Why? Because if the Arabs come in, you won't get your benefits. You're not going to get your, free tickets in the Cup End. You're not going to get your, LFC invitations. Is that why you're saying things like this? I mean, you are the forefront, for a football club that was struggling back with Roy Hodgson. You guys were the forefront, to get that guy out back in the day. All of a sudden, something similar is happening and you're quiet and you're not saying anything. You get your little videos out there sometimes saying, this and that. Nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares, bro. You guys are stuck in the past so much. Other channels have surpassed you. That's how embarrassing you are. AFTV and all these guys, United Stand, they passed you. And you was the first ones to do this. Boring, bro. Too many nerds. Go and pencil, stay away from... I saw you at Melwood. Was it at Melwood or somewhere? You was actually training with the Liverpool teams. I see you guys kick a ball. You kick like a nerd. You don't play football, guys. You actually kick like nerds. The people that never played football in their lives, that pencil push a lot. I mean, we've got techniques. If we play football, we've got the kind of technique, that gives you that finesse, that style. You got no style, man. Well, I watched you from that day and I realized we're in trouble, man. People listen to these people, pencil pushers. So yeah, good luck, man. Good luck for whatever you're doing, man. But I'm not here to talk about them. I'm here to talk about the tactics of Liverpool. This gentleman who's got a channel called You Never Walk Alone Reds with the initials. We're going to check it out because he makes it perfectly clear. I like to listen to these type of people. These are real fans that know football. So let's go with this, innit? Let's go with this. If I see anything on Twitter, I'll let you guys know as well. Yeah, man. Let them come on. Let them, be what they want to be. But the real fans know what it's all about, man. Our club is in disarray. Our club is in trouble, man. We're heading towards a direction that it could be impossible to come back from because Jurgen is no longer there, gonna get us out of trouble. We've got Arnie, freaking bald head, egghead slot in our bloody management. Oh, what a shame. So this is the guy. Please go subscribe to him, guys. Please subscribe to him. He makes perfect sense about Liverpool Football Club. I've done a stream about him before. I like the way he talks about things. That's why I always tune into people like this, him, Frank Carlisle, etc. These are my people. These are the people I love to, listen to because they don't beat around the bush. They don't lie. They're all the fans. They know what Liverpool is all about. Truth is what we need. All this nicey. Like even things are so bad. Even we're nice on the pitch, we're nice off the pitch. People just walk all over us. We're just a weak football club now, man. We went from a ruthless football club to a weak football club. Nah, I'm not having that, man. But yeah, this is the guy. So please subscribe to him. Let me see. I think he's got music in the beginning. I can't do that. So let me try this. Yeah, this is part 1. We're going to do part 2 after that.
Right, with it being the international break and a break from...
Oh, yeah, international break. I can't stand international break, guys. Bloody, it's a torture, innit, man? I can't do it, man. I used to love international football. I used to love, Jimmy Hill, Gary Lineker, Trevor Brookins, and Desmond Lynam, on BBC One back in the day, the highlight show on Wednesdays and all that stuff. I used to love that Thursdays. Now, I can't be asked with international football, man. I can't even do watch-alongs. I've changed my channel now. Like it's not LFC TV, LRFC anymore. It's not all about LFC anymore. But I was meant to do things like that. But I'm gonna wait for the World Cup. I'm gonna wait for the World Cup and do international football then. But yeah, guys, I can't do it, man. I can't watch international football. They killed the game, bro. They killed the fucking game. These Americans, man, just go to your country and leave us alone. We don't want to be Trump's FC. I don't want to be Joe Biden FC. Just leave us alone. Let us get the passion back to our game. No commercial. Just love the game. That's what I want back. Please, just go. Get lost. Go to your country, man. Leave us alone. Go and call it soccer and girls' game where you're from. Just leave us alone, man. You've killed the game. Freaking hell, man. I can't believe how frustrated I am. I missed the beautiful game. Big up, Nems, man. Just going for the comments, see who's here. Love again. Big up, bro. Yeah, I'm here again, bro. Live again, bro. Live again. You know what I mean? Afternoon, Mr. Social. Mr. Clive. Who's here, actually? I don't even know who's here. Trudon's in there as well. Yeah, big up, my brothers, man. And, of course, Malcolm's in here. Italy fan. Oh, goddamn, Italy fan. Great. And Paddington is in the house. Are you going to watch the international games today? The Ireland one? Bro, I've disconnected from international football. GG, big up, bro. I'll see you there. Yeah. International football ain't my thing anymore, bro. I used to love it back in the day. Any international football, it doesn't matter where it is. I used to look forward to it. Now, yeah, they killed the game, bro. The game is dying and people don't even recognize. I mean, you need to wake up, everybody. But we're watching football nowadays. It ain't football anymore. It's robotic. You can't even celebrate goals anymore. The passion is gone from the game. It's too much of it as well. When are we going to start missing football? Why am I watching Premier League and bloody international football straight after that? I don't want to watch international football, bro. I'd rather have a rest. I'd rather just do YouTube and just discuss it with the fans of the channels. That's it. I don't need anything. Don't give me more football, man. You've already ruined the game. It's all commercialized now. Allow it, man. Yeah, they've killed the beautiful game, man. Beautiful game is gone, man, my guy. Yeah, Italy. Yeah, man. Baggio, bro. Baggio. That's my guy, bro. Ravanelli, Sacalacci, come on, bro. Costa, Musi, Albertini, Dino Baggio, Signori. The list goes on, bro. That's what you miss in your football. You haven't got no technical ability players anymore. Totti was the last one, and Del Piero. After that, there's no Del Pieros and Tottis. There's no number 10s anymore, bro. Bring that back to Italian football, man. That's what you need. Bagioskis. That's what we all need, man. Can't do with this. You know what they say, guys, yeah? If you look at the football and you look at the fans of the modern day, it's a mirror image of each other, isn't it? So this is why the fans have changed to stats and all this stuff, nerdy stuff. There you go, people. We just solved the puzzle there. Football fan base is the same in today's football. The young people that's come up with the football is a mirror image. Hence why it's a mess. We let the nerds take over everything. There's the nerds on the pitch. There's nerds off the pitch. There's nerds on social media. They've taken over, man. Anyone can make it in football nowadays. All you have to do is kick the ball. Kick the ball, you're hired. That's how it is nowadays. Where's the beautiful game? Where is the art of the tackles? Where is the, bam, and things like this? Where is it? We play sissy football, man. That's what we've come to. Players running funny, hairstyle, headbands. That's all we got nowadays. Oh, man. We're finished, man. We're heading towards a dark direction, man. It's scary. It is scary, guys. But let's listen to this gentleman, guys, here. He is brilliant. He summarizes everything. I used it before. I'm going back to him again, and then he'll clear up what our tactics are and the issues that we face. Let's go.
The mental anguish that our team has been putting us through, I thought it was a good time to sit back, reflect, and take stock of where we are, and to be perfectly frank, how and why it's all been going so wrong. And I have 17 discussion points. 17. I mean it. I know you're going to be going, he's doing this to pad videos. I'm not, honest to God.
He's honest.
I promise you I'm not. I started this out believing I was going to talk about 5, 6 or 7 reasons, but honestly, I couldn't. There were just too many really important talking points, and I couldn't whittle it down any further. So I'm actually going to do the video in 2 parts, otherwise it would just be too long.
Yeah.
And the next one will be out in a couple of days.
There's another one.
But before I get into the deep dive on all of that, just a quick subscriber update and a plea to those of you who haven't yet subscribed.
I'll put his link in the description, guys. Please subscribe to him. Please, 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 yeah.
I'm absolutely thrilled. The channel keeps growing. We're at 12,000.
I'm not like other YouTubers, guys. If you think like I'm that kind of YouTuber that's selfish, that's always gonna, neglect other people, I'm not that kind of person, man. I don't do this rivalries things. Oh, he's better than me, or if I give him a subscription, he's better than me. No, he's gonna get better than me. No, I'm not like that. We're all the same. We're all good people. We're all Liverpool fans. Support everybody.
432 now, and a large part of that is.
And football fans, by the way, and football fans. It doesn't have to be, Liverpool only. I'll do everything now. So everybody, support everybody. At the end of the day, guys, with that football, there's no football club. So think about it that way. You're a football fan first, then of course the club that you support. Always remember that. That's why people say those words. They don't really tell you why. You know what I mean? Because everybody say, "Oh, well, I'm a Liverpool fan first." But if you don't play football, then you're not gonna see Liverpool. So football comes first. Come on, man. Like, educate yourself. Fuck's sakes.
Subscribed. I'm absolutely thrilled. The channel keeps growing. We're at 12,432 now. And a large part of that is down to many of you helping me by hyping the channel, sharing it, telling your other mates about it and other groups. Every little bit helps more than you might realise. And I can't expand this channel by myself. So your help is critical and so genuinely appreciated. So just my usual ask, look, I'm completely independent. I have no team, no resources. It's just me. I'll never ask you for money. I'll never put anything in memberships or behind a paywall. That's a promise.
You see that, guys? That's a proper fan. Never ask for super chats, nothing. He doesn't even do live. He's never done live in his life. He's always uploading beautiful, beautiful videos about Liverpool Football Club. As honest as it can get. No fakeness with him.
Not like, someone we just talked about earlier, he wants to be a reporter for Liverpool FC. You know what I mean?
That's for you, Chris.
And I'll always tell it from the heart, because there's no one at the club that I have to appease or have any concerns about whether they might approve or disapprove of what I have to say. And I'll always tell it straight from my own perspective, with no pressure from any outside influences whatsoever. That's a promise. Right, so let's get into this. As I say, part 2 will be coming in the next couple of days, but let's get into part 1. And it all started with the summer transfer window. So number 1, the dilution of the title winning squad and the replacement of Klopp players with slot players. And by that, I don't mean players signed by those managers. I mean in terms of the profile of player associated with the style, the brand of football and the DNA of the two managers in question. Now, I have to say this, some of these were not immediately apparent at the start. We had no idea how Slot was going to play, but that has become more and more apparent as Slot's tenure as coach has progressed and his style of play has become more and more obvious and ingrained. With that summer transfer window gone was the speed, attitude, pace and heart of the likes of Lucho, Darwin, of course our beloved Diogo, Ben Doak, Harvey Elliott, Costas, Kwanzaa, Kelleher,
Trent.
And also, as has been seen throughout this season, and this can't be underestimated, the almost complete underutilisation of the likes of Robbo, Endo, Chiesa, and yeah, I know he was signed by Slot, but he has the energy profile of a Klopp player, I would say, and Rio Ngamoa. All players with heart and desire and a will to win.
There you go. He described to you guys the players that left Liverpool Football Club. He's right 100%. All the pace is gone. We no longer got pace in the team. And not only that, what's gone as well is the creativity side of the game as well. Like Trent, look at the passes he used to make for Salah to run on through to goal. Since Trent is not being in the team, obviously he's gone to Real Madrid. Has Salah been the same? Has Salah got the supply that he used to get back in the day? No. So when you're not causing havoc and you're not really getting in behind, as I said many times with Ekitike, what pisses me off with Ekitike at times is he's coming down deep to get the ball instead of like going the opposite direction. So there's no one gonna give you that through ball running through on goal. How often do we actually score goals side netting once when we're through one-on-one with the goalkeeper? Not that often, man. If you look at this season, not that often at all. So the pace is gone from the team, and that's what's troubling us at the moment. That's why we don't create chances. If you look at us, majority of the games that we play, what do I always allude to? I always tell you guys, the problem we're facing at the moment is we don't work the goalkeeper, and he's always comfortable. It doesn't matter if it's a Tottenham goalkeeper, Burnley goalkeeper, Wolverhampton goalkeeper. It doesn't matter who it is. It could be from top to bottom. We don't work goalkeepers anymore. The game is gone, so move on. The X is gone. I've moved on, bro. I've moved on. I know, like, you're talking about you again. I miss him, though, bro. I miss him. Why are you doing this to me? Hey, don't do that to me. Otherwise, we go some soul glow. Don't do that to me.
Just let your soul go.
I miss him, man. I miss him.
Came Isaac, Ekitike, Frimpong, Kerkez, Wirtz and Gakpo in a full-time permanent role on the left rather than as an occasional option there, and Curtis Jones being given more game time too. So with that vast amount of outgoing players with heart and the underutilisation of several others, we lost passion, desire, we lost track and back, high energy, the hunting down of opposition players, gone. We lost the gegenpress, the heavy metal side of our game, and we quite simply now do not have enough players with that same profile. And look, while we're on this topic, it would be remiss of me to not talk about Diogo. It's an intangible as to exactly how much effect his death has had on the lads this season.
Yeah.
But there's no doubt that the loss has had a profound impact on his teammates. And of course, it is only one of a number of factors I'm going to talk about, but it cannot be dismissed at a human level. And seeing as this is an attempt at an overview of all factors, please don't say stop going on about this, because it is one of the factors that needs to be considered when doing an overview of all aspects of our performance this season. Of course, the other massive factor regarding the summer transfer window is that we had far more outgoing players than we had incoming players. So we weakened the squad automatically by simply not having enough players in a much smaller squad. Our centre-back area has relied almost exclusively on 2 players throughout the entire season. We have no real number 6s, with Gravenberch played there 90% of the time.
Remember what I said about the number 6 position, guys? Like Gravenberch is not a number 6. One season you could get away with it, but continuing with it is going to be a struggle eventually. It's just like everything in life, guys. If you're not by trade something, like in a job sense, like if you're not a mechanic by trade and you're practicing, you're not going to get better all of a sudden, are you? It's going to take you a long time. So what happened in Gravenberch this season is he got found out. You know what I mean? He got found out because of what he did last season. So now what teams do is they make him come out of position. When he comes out of position, he struggles to get back to obviously running back and try to defend the ball from the goal. And that's what oppositions do. What they do is they practice to beat you, because you're the champions. Everybody looks up to you. And that's what we didn't really put that in our heads. Every team wants to beat the team. So when they want to do that, they do it by any means necessary, checking your tactics out. And that's what they've done. We, on the other hand, haven't respected the rest of the teams in the Premier League. So we just went into it because of the amount of points that we won by last season. We just went into it with like a blind alley. And that's why everything that's going wrong right now is going wrong. So yeah, think about it, guys. Gravenberch could get away with it from what it's like we've seen in the past, isn't it? Some players played brilliantly in the first part of their career, and then the next season comes along, they struggle. That's what it is, because he's not used to that position. Gravenberch is not a bad player. He's been playing as a DM for far too long now. He needs to move on from that position. That's not his position. He's a number 8. So by this time we should have bought ourselves a 6. We haven't had a proper 6. Forget about Endo. Put the Endo aside. Endo was a short-term fix, not a long-term fix. Fabinho, since he's left, we haven't replaced him, guys. We tried Tchouaméni, we tried Caicedo, we tried Zubamendi, we tried Lavia. Just nobody's coming in. If you shored up that place defensively, you'd be much better than what you're showing right now. And it showed when Fabinho was there. How good were we in defensive situations? Not many teams get past us. So now we no longer have that. We've got a player that's a number 8 who's very weak, by the way. He hasn't got the strength power to push players over. You hardly see him do a slide tackle to win the ball back, even like Fabinho used to back in the day. So what are you going to expect? The same outcome that you see right now. But let him carry on, man. Great guy.
And Endo, even when fit, overlooked, which I'll get into in a few minutes. And this smaller squad, lack of options and lack of resources, along with long-term injuries to Isaac, Leone, Bradley and now Endo, has exposed us even further.
Yep.
If we'd simply maintained the same number of players, those long-term injuries could have been more successfully dealt with and absorbed. And we could have had more squad rotation and not be forced to continually overplay players such as almost 35-year-old Virgil van Dijk.
Yep.
Now, Slot talks out of both sides of his mouth when discussing this. On the one hand, he says he prefers a smaller squad. And then,
remember, he said that, guys. You know how he says it? You know him with his Dutch accent. I like a small squad. A small squad. That's how he says it. Stupid idiot. But now look what's happening. A small squad ain't working, is it? You got rid of how many players, and then you got in how many players? You've weakened the squad, and the squad is struggling, my friend. So there you go, Arne Slot. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. Big up, Mr. GG. What do you say, Fozi? Big up. The moment the fans see Jurgen at Anfield, there will be some chants through the stadium that will show what the fans really want. Come on, bro. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's how you say it. That's my guy. That's my guy. Let me give it to you. There you go, man. That's a big bomber, man. Big bomber, GJ.
He complains about workload, lack of options, and players being overplayed due to his lack of options. You can't have it both ways, Arna, so make your mind up about what it is that you want. And some fans are blaming Slot, some are blaming Edwards and Hughes, some are blaming FSG, and some are blaming all of them. I actually don't know who's to blame in leaving the squad so short and with key positions not filled. But the fact is, whoever allowed it to happen most definitely got it wrong and has played a key role in our struggles this season. Number 2.
That shows it, guys. It shows what you just said there. They played the key role for the demise of Liverpool Football Club. Anfield crap, yeah, come on, bro. They're rubbish. Look at those fat men, man. They eat too much burgers, man. They need to let go of the burgers, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's embarrassing. They're all the same looking guys. Oh man, what the hell is going on with the world, man? Come on, man. That's not advertisement for health. Oh, no, I don't. No, I don't. Don't do that, man. Shitman TV, more like. That's what I say. Big up, James. What are you saying? Get this bold fraud gone out of the club. I agree, bro.
I agree with you. Some of the soul glows we gotta do for you. Let's go.
Just let your soul glow. Just let it shine through.
Yes, bro. I agree. If Slot stays, I am not watching next season. Waste of my time. Just don't put the badge on your profile picture, Mr. Trudom, because whenever you put a profile picture of a team, that team falls apart, bro. We don't want to go down that route. That means relegation now. I mean, we're already in the brink of, relegation. We don't need to be relegated, Trudon. So please do not put anything related to Liverpool as your profile picture. Please. Big up, Tony. I'll see you there, bro. Big up, Rodrigo, man. Damn it. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, 100% James. Big up, Mr. Rodrigo. Yeah, my brothers are in the house. Sorry, smoke? What? Fozi wants smoke. I ain't scared of nobody. I ain't scared of nobody. If you're not down with that,
we got 2 words for you. Suck it.
I'm D Generation X, bro. I'm from D Generation X. I was born in the 70s, bro. Don't mess with me, man. Smoke coming out of his ears. Of course, brother. Of course. I'm funny? I didn't know, man. I don't want to be a comedian, man. I don't want to be these guys, who are trying to be funny. You know what I mean? I'm not funny at all. I'm from old school. You know what I mean? That's why Dave Chappelle's, Chris Rock's, I'm from that generation. You know what I mean? When comedians were them. They still are, unfortunately, because the comedians of the modern day are all rubbish. We're still listening to Dave Chappelle's. We're still listening to Chris Rock's. Ah, man. Nowadays, all you have to say is hi, and everybody. That's how it is. Hello. How you doing? That's the comedy nowadays. It's gone, bro. Comedy is finished. Man. I watch these other guys, my brothers in the other streams. There's one guy who supports Man City. He talks about the same thing every time. Garincha, Pele. The guy just says that. Garincha, Pele. I watch back these players. Those frauds. That's what it is nowadays. That's the comedy we got. Oh, man. But you still listen to my G's, my generation comedians like Dave Chappelle and that. Get out of here, man. I follow this channel. Very wise fan. Sorry, always spot on, in my opinion. Come on, Rodrigo. I hope I promoted him, bro. You know what I mean? Give me some credit, my guy. I'll give every Liverpool fans credit. I'm not that type of fan that's jealous of anybody. Let's go back.
Season. Number 2. Too much change, far too soon. And this I do have to put on Slot. The way to build upon...
Do you remember I said that, guys? Do you remember I said that? Do you remember I said that? Give me credit for things like this, guys. Nobody else said it apart from me. Say, the main man, this guy right here, is the man. Now he's talking about what I've been saying all season. Let's hear him out. Now down to you, sir.
A title-winning team is to retain the
Let's go
core
back.
of that team
Let's go back. Let's go
and then
back.
blend in
Let's go back.
soon. And this I do have to put on slot. The way to build upon a title-winning team is to,
Sorry.
and some are blaming all of them. I actually don't know who's to blame in leaving the squad so short
I had to go
and
back.
with key positions not filled. But the fact is, whoever allowed it to happen most definitely got it wrong and has played a key role in our struggles this season. Number 2, too much change far too soon. And this I do have to put on slot. The way to build upon a title-winning team is to retain the core of that team and then blend in over time new high-quality players. Instead,
People, what have I been saying all season? What have I been saying even in Judge Mo's channel before the season started? I hope when he buys these new players, he doesn't put them in straight away. He slowly integrates them into the team. Too many signings is too soon. So what you do is gradually you put them into the team. You don't throw them all out at once because it disrupts the team that's already won the league. Slowly integration. When you slowly integrate 10, 12 games, then those players will come to their own and become the player that you want them to be. I remember Kirkes, people. A lot of you guys wanted him out. People say he ain't a Liverpool player. He ain't good enough. He's too slow. All of a sudden, the same people are eating from the palm of his hand now. You know what I'm saying? Give me credit for that, guys. I have been saying exactly what he's been saying. That's footballing people. Football intelligence. Football life. That's what it's all about. Real knows real, man. Come on, my bro. Say
wholesale change and then blend in over time the new high-quality players. Instead, wholesale changes were made early on to personnel and team structures to try to force fit the new recruits into the mix. A well-oiled machine from last season with an extremely solid first 11 and 11 who played in most of the games last season became disjointed due to unfamiliarity. And so all of the muscle...
This guy has to get an award for being the best Liverpool content creator right now. Right now, we need to give him an award. I don't know where we're going to get him, but we need to give him something because bro, it's facts, man. It's all facts. Why do we... He thinks like me, man. That's what I've been saying all season. Well, Fozi, shut up, man. You don't know what you're talking about, you know? Let's all laugh, you know, at Fozi. He doesn't know what he's talking about. You know, all that shit that everybody does. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Hamza. Yeah, that's his name, I think. Yeah, that's his name. Garinja. Pele. You bald fraud. He doesn't even know he's bald himself. Like his hairline starts from the back. You know what I mean? What the hell is going on? Like he's calling other people bald frauds. What the hell's going on, man? Goodness gracious me. Big up Lee Whiskey. I see you there, bro. This guy knows what he's talking about, man. This is the people you're supposed to listen to, people. I advise you to go subscribe to people like this and listen to them. Not those guys who always want to be a Liverpool reporter. Leave them alone, man. Let them be, man. Allow them. They don't care about your football club. Hell no. Hell no. Yeah, Trump FC. That's what we're playing, isn't it? Because we're owned by who? Trump FC fans, you know, the ones who go to the White House and celebrate with Trump when they win things. That's what we got in our freaking football club. God damn it. Afternoon, Fozi. Let me guess, you still talking about Slot staying next season? Just being off the phone with, Indy. All good, my friend. Nah, I'm not talking about, no. I'm doing a different stream, bro. Are you blind? Are you a buffoon? Wake up, bro. Wake up, mate. I don't give a shit about Arne Slot anymore. I've accepted him being at Liverpool Football Club. But you have to accept too.
Memory, the links, the chemistry, the familiarity of the players who made up that high-performing team were gone or heavily reduced. One major example of this is the left-hand side of the team. From Robbo and Lucho to Kerkez and Gakpo, and the relationships, or lack thereof, of Kerkez Gakpo and Kerkez Van Dijk. On the right, 7 right-backs were used in the first part of the season, some due to injury, but some out of choice. So from Trent and Mo Salah almost exclusively last season, it was now Bradley, Frimpong, Gomez, Szoboszlai, Endo, Jones and Mo Salah. This also meant that Konate has had no consistent partner to his right all season. And then, as I said, on the left, we had Virgil having the unfamiliarity and inexperience of Kerkez rather than the familiarity, experience and chemistry.
You listening, guys? You listening? I've been telling you this all season, people. Nobody wants to listen to me.
Fozi doesn't know what he's talking about. Yeah, man, it doesn't make sense majority of the time. You know, he works too hard.
Give me a hell yeah! I said give me a hell yeah!
I am Stone Cold Steve Austin of YouTube. I don't give a damn. And give me a hell yeah for that.
Chemistry that he had with Robbo. And these links, these partnerships, these familiarities, this chemistry were in essence dismantled across the entire team. Number 3, the move from Gegenpress to controlled aggression to control to a loss of control. And this is a huge one. Jurgen's heavy metal Gegenpress saw us have the most 6 successful seasons in modern times. Even sometimes when we didn't win the trophies, this Liverpool team got more points in a season than we'd ever seen before in our entire history. Slot came in and refined that style. First, adding an element of control, but critically early on, maintaining the aggression that was in the players' DNA and was such a feature of the Jurgen Klopp teams.
What a
and
man!
We still had all of Jurgen's Gegenpresses like Lucho and Darwin and Diogo.
You know what people forget about the Gegenpress, yeah? Don't mistake it for only a tactic. It's being humble enough to work hard. That's what Jurgen brought into the team. Humbleness. You know what I mean? You got to work hard in order for you to get what you want. Just like in life, guys, if you're not rich, how do you become rich? You work hard to get there. That's what Jurgen used to put in people's heads and make sure they do that every single game. And if they don't, he'll never play them again. Or you're at this football club like Sacco. You're gone. That's what you do, bro. Like Alpha came in, couldn't work hard. Get the heck out of here. Get the heck out of here. That's what it was. Now, we're doing this controlled shit in the Premier League. Premier League is a fast league. Premier League is non-stop. We can't control games in the Premier League. Why? Because the pitch is too congested. The pitches are too small for you to pass around people. So you got to do the fast football, bro. And you know, attack plus defense is got to be all like together, in sync. That's what you do. We no longer have that. This bald fraud has destroyed everything. This guy's making perfect sense, man. Listen to these people. These are the people I'm advising you to go and listen to. And please comment down below on these videos. Because that's what makes people look forward to doing it again and again and again. There you go, people. I advise you, man. Listen to these kind of people. Not those idiots that want to live the high life. Oh, party over here, party over there. Say, everybody give me a hell yeah. No. Not those people, man. Sensible fans like this you need to listen to. Who's been there, seen it all.
And Harvey Elliott, etc. And it turned out to be the perfect formula. And the blend of the two styles waltzed away with the Premier League title. But even as last season progressed, the slot preferred control over high energy and aggression slowly but surely saw a change in style of how we played. And what followed was a change in performances and a change in results. We didn't win as many games in the second half of Slot's first season as we did in the first half. 14 wins in his first 19 games became 11 wins in his second 19 games. Now, that was put down to us taking our foot off as we'd already won the title. And that is a fair enough, rational explanation, except that overlooks the fact that in that second half of the season, we were absolutely battered in the Champions League by PSG away from home when Alisson gave one of the greatest goalkeeping displays ever seen.
Ever seen.
And then we were battered in the final of the League Cup by Newcastle.
Exactly.
So in hindsight, the warning signs were already there. A point, I have to say, that many of you watching this have said in the comments throughout this season. And worryingly, this season, that pattern has continued and our win percentage has continued to trend downwards. The Gegenpress DNA has now completely disappeared and morphed into what has been labelled control. But control of the ball without intent means you do not have control of the game. And if you don't have control of the game, you don't win very many of them. And that leads me on to point number 4. Possession based.
I love this guy, man. Listen, get him his own channel, please, guys. Like, please. This is overtake Redman TV with this guy, please, yeah. And Anfield crap. Get rid of those nerds. Just get at them out of our football club. Get people like this, man. This is what you need. This guy is what you need in your life if you're a Liverpool fan. Truthful, honest, always making great points. That's what you need in your life. You know what I mean? Not these guys that,
Oh, I can't say anything because, if I say something, Liverpool won't give me a job. I can't do it. No. Should I? No.
you know, these kind of people. They're soft, man. Get the heck out of here, man. Get out of here. So let's listen to what he's saying. Let me just get to comments, man. Let me see who's in the whole sheet. Buddy lad as well. Yeah, big up, bro. I hope you're okay. Shaw Newcastle said they wasn't selling Isak. Yeah. I know what you mean about the Olise thing, but the chairman, I think, came out and said new players to Liverpool this season hasn't worked out, so we don't want to make them, better. So we're not going to make our rivals better. So we're going to keep Olise. That's what they're saying. We can't do nothing about it, my friend. Hey.
And that leads me on to point number 4. Possession-based football, but in the wrong areas. We sit proudly on top of the possession table this season, 60.1%. We're the only team in the Premier League that has got above 60% possession. And yet, we are 5th in terms of goals scored and joint 9th in terms of goals conceded. Highest possession and yet mid-table in terms of goals conceded. And that is because our possession is safety-based, safety first. It lacks intent, it lacks intensity, and just as importantly, it is in the wrong areas of the pitch.
Exactly.
Teams have learned that they can let us have the ball in the safe areas, 40 to 70 yards away from their goal. No need to waste any energy, high press on us. Just get back into shape and pick us off.
Yeah.
So our 60% possession stats is completely misleading because the majority of it is in our own half. And that pedestrian, tippy-tappy, slow-paced football we have all witnessed while bolstering our possession stats is not bolstering either our attacking intent or our defensive solidity.
Yep.
Because having possession in your own half, while seemingly more safe, is actually less safe because if you lose the ball, they're already on you, closer to your goal.
Prime example, Brighton away in the last game when we needed the ball to be up the top because we needed an attacker on the pitch. What did we do? We brought in Mr. Curtis Jones. What was the point of that? We're just going to go deeper from there. So there's no point bringing him on unless you're going to take another midfielder off. If we lose a striker, you bring on another striker. That's what you do. It's like there was another game Rio was playing, and then as soon as he came off, we didn't keep possession at the top. If you know what I mean? So these players that's attacking, especially in the wing like Rio, we need them on the pitch because they will keep the ball away for a few minutes from our defence. So everybody can start thinking what to do next. Because by the time they leave the pitch, they can't. The defence, everybody ain't gonna think because attacks are coming towards us every single time so quick because there's no one keeping the ball up the top. Simple as that. I'm teaching you tactics, people. Learn about football, man. Learn about footy. What you say, Social? Players can't be hard with all these silly amount of games. Too many games. I agree with too many games, bro. I agree with you 100%, man. Yeah, I don't like it. As I said, I'm international football. I've gone past that now. It's not my thing anymore. I used to love it, but not anymore, man. I'm done with it. Fozi, lad, come on. If Liverpool was winning everything, would you be feeling so angry and frustrated? Because you wouldn't. You need to chill, man. Football is football is what it us is. Sorry, today because fans have allowed it. I'm chilled. I'm chilled, bro. Let me say something to you, my guy. Yeah, you don't know Paddington. Yeah, you should know. You should understand, my friend. My friend, you should understand. The older fans like myself. I'm not old. I know like this gentleman here. But we suffered for 30 years. Yeah, we know how to handle bad situations. I'm not angry, bro. I'm just annoyed that my football club has not learned from the past mistakes that we did. That's what angers me. We was one stage the biggest club in England, in Europe. We fell apart because of the bad decisions we made. 10 years it took us to rebuild that with Jurgen. We're back to the top again. All of a sudden, that's slowly disappearing. That's why I am doing what I'm doing. And try to give you guys the messages out there. Wake up, everybody. This is unacceptable. Honest law has to go. Because any more of this, we're in trouble, man. We're in deep trouble. Because normal circumstances, like I keep alluding to, Jurgen, we accept when we get out of Europe and all that stuff. Because it's Jurgen. We know the quality of the manager. This head coach that we got right now, he's rubbish. He's got no Jurgen lifeline left in him. We get out of the Champions League next season, it'll be impossible to get back in there because every other team's going to get better and we're not going to get it better. We're going to get worse. Look at it this way, brother. This season, this season, compared to other seasons, has been terrible. If it was normal circumstances, bro, we will be in 12th, 13th, 14th position. That's how bad we've been this season. But you're not even looking at it from that point of view, which I am. Wake up, man.
So it doesn't make sense, but we keep on doing it. Now, here's a simple example of something I thought would further this point and explain it a little bit better. Think about it. If you have over 60% possession, all things being equal, you really should score twice as many goals as the opposition.
Exactly.
Because you got the ball twice as much. But that only works if your possession is with intent. If you're having possession in all areas of the pitch and it's not top loaded to being in your own half. Having possession in their final third is far more important than having it in your own final third. Now, to emphasise the point, second and third in possession stats to us in the Premier League are Arsenal and Man City. And guess what their goal differences are? Plus 39 and plus 32. 61 goals to 22 conceded, 60 goals to 28 conceded. We have a goal difference of plus 8, 50 goals scored, 42 conceded.
Embarrassing.
Arsenal and Man City are scoring and conceding at a rate you would expect for teams having around 60% possession of a game because they have possession with intent. We do not, either as an attacking force or as a defensive unit. And therein lies the problem.
There you go.
Number 5, set pieces. Another huge one. It's been well documented that in terms of net goals across set pieces, i.e. goals scored minus goals conceded, we were last at the end of 2025 across all of Europe's top 5 leagues. We had brought in 2 unqualified set piece coaches and went from being one of the best last season to the worst this season. And our set piece coach was unsurprisingly let go, and we have since improved. But it wasn't bad luck that we've been outdone by all 19 other Premier League teams in set pieces this season. And by the way, 33% of opening goals in games have come from set pieces this season. And yet in set piece goals scored, at the end of the year, we were in last place. And most goals from corners were scored via in-swingers, which makes sense. The trajectory of the ball is towards the goal, so if you get on the end of it, you might have a chance of scoring. Now, of the corners that we were taking on the right-hand side of the pitch, 80% of them were outswingers, taken by right footers. And that just by itself significantly reduced our chances of scoring from corners. And by the way, we've got an army of statistics geeks working at this club, and they didn't seem to be able to figure that one out.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. What you just said there summarizes Liverpool's stupidness, bro. There you go. You see, he just said it. We've got people in our training ground that does not deliver messages to the manager, the head coach, and the coaching staff. Why have we got them working at our football club? Why? Why are the players making the same mistakes game in and game out? Why are you not sitting with the players and letting them know this is not working? Like he said, out swingers. Do you know how much power you could get into out swingers if it's away from the box? It's impossible. You know what I mean? So it has to be in swingers. That's why we're scoring goals now. Because all you have to do is tap it in. That's it. Out swingers is more or less impossible. Guys, sometimes I've sat through games. We took about 12 corners in one game. We're having trouble with the goalkeeper once. 12 corners in one game, and we still haven't, trouble with the goalkeeper. That's embarrassing. We've got an analytic team. We've got all this. We've got all that. But we don't even use them. So what's the point? What is the actual point of all this? We don't go back and review the previous games. We don't tell the players, mate, you did, when you make a move here, it's the wrong direction. You got to make it that other side. You know what I mean? If you're going to pass the ball, make sure it's straight to feet of the player, not away from him. Things like that, you got to tell players. Because when we watch our team, what is Gravenberch's weakest point? Passing to his own player. The ball's always away from the player. The player has to run after it. That's wrong passing. So what you got to do, show him the mistakes that he's making in the video review, and then he'll probably understand what to do in the next game. But we don't even do that. We don't even do that because every game we watch, it's the same mistakes by the same players. These are millionaires, guys. This football club is a billionaire football club. What are we doing in training, man? Like many of you guys are saying here, especially with that comment there. Nothing. We ain't doing nothing. I want to go there and slap them about myself. Keep them after training sessions for an hour or so. Punish them for their stupidness on the pitch. Maybe they won't stay an hour after that. If they play the next game, they're probably going to win. They're probably going to make the right decisions because they don't want to stay an hour behind anymore. But we don't even do that. Oh, man. It's really, really bad.
Now, another thing. On the left, we were using Cody Gakpo as our corner taker. 6'3" Cody Gakpo surely should have been adding height in the box and having someone like Macher or Jones or Wirtz taking the corners and putting...
That shows you there was nothing in training that was practiced. If a 6'4" guy is taking the corner, you know you're in trouble, innit? We're in trouble, guys. There's no... I think Van Dijk say something about 20 minutes training or something like that? I mean, this is what we're facing, guys. This is bad. Really, really bad.
An extra tall player in the box. And yeah, it took us until 2/3 the way through the season for us to take Gakpo off corners and put more height into the box. But now that we've figured a few things out, it's too late. It'll help us going forward, but the damage has already been done with the set-piece ineffectiveness for the first 20 games of the season. And now we just have to stop with the ridiculous idea of having 5'9" Alexis McAllister marking the opposition's tallest players.
We're still doing that, by the way.
Number 6, underutilisation of squad players and loyalty to underperformers. Chiesa, Gomez, Engamoa, Endo, Andy Robertson, Ramsey, all frozen out, all given barely any game time, underutilised, and as such, not even match fit or in any kind of rhythm when they do get called upon. Joe Gomez only got game time this season when there were absolutely no other options. Before that, he'd been almost completely frozen out of the starting lineup, even as a sub. Andy Robbo has still only started 6 league games this season out of 31. And Slot did this last season too. He throws out Elliott, Kwanzaa, Nunez, gave them the same treatment. Meanwhile, serial underperformers have consistently started throughout this season, and you know who they are.
Yep.
And then the manager, the coach, then has the audacity to
Yeah, I agree with you, Abdul, there, man. And John Toshak as well. Of course, John was passing. Pay respect to that all day, every day. And John Toshak, man, one of the greats, guys. If you don't know John Toshak and Keegan, I suggest you go and watch back Liverpool in the 70s, and then you understand how much importance that guy is to the Liverpool's development as one of the greatest teams in world football.
tell us all on a continuous basis, I don't have enough players to be able to rotate. He also said, when asked about Calvin Ramsey not starting, I have better options. An incredibly cold, impersonal and demotivating thing to say with the lad listening, and completely unnecessary.
Disgusting.
And once again, against Brighton the other day, Ramsey was once again on the bench, and yet Slot used 3 other players at right back and left him there.
Exactly, man.
And when asked about Harvey Elliott, with us having a long injury list and a smaller and depleted squad, he replied, he's an Aston Villa player. If you want to know about Harvey Elliott, ask them. No, he's not. He's a Liverpool player who was the player of the tournament for England last summer, and a very good player who we are crying out for right now in terms of resources. And he's being blanked by Slot, and he's being blanked by Aston Villa because they've been held to ransom by the ridiculous terms of the contract that if they play him so many times, they have to buy him. And Slot won't bring him back, even though we don't have enough players.
Look at that.
And let me ask you, are players being picked by Slot, the likes of Gakpo and Jones, are they really an upgrade on Harvey Elliott?
Nope.
Number
Not in my
7,
opinion.
slow build-up and lack of speed in wide.
Hang on, let me go back a bit. It's nearly finished, guys. Don't worry. I'm going to finish it in a minute. The guy's making facts. You know what I mean? Is Harvey Elliott worse? Is Curtis Jones and Gakpo better than Harvey Elliott? I don't think so. Harvey Elliott, at least when he was coming on the bench, what did he used to do, guys? He used to change the game to our advantage, which is scoring goals and creating goals. And that's what's missing from the bench. There's not enough creativity. Every single time the players come on the pitch, what do they do? Actually do nothing. Our bench is so shit. There's no point in them coming on. They make the actual team worse from what I've seen recently as well. But yeah, big up, Barovian. What are you saying? I've subscribed to Alec for about 6 months. He's like yourself, Fozi, doesn't sugarcoat things and speaks facts. I like content creators who are honest or not scared to give their own opinions. Yeah, bro. Why am I gonna come on here and feed you bullshit, guys? I don't need this in life. I've got a good life. I don't need this. I come on here because I like to talk to you guys. That's the whole point. I never ask for anything. I don't say to you, do this for me, do that for me. Oh, put a comment, put a super chat there. I could read your comment. I don't say things like that. Someone said to me earlier in the other stream, you hardly say like, share, and subscribe. It's very rare I say things like that as well. It's true. It is true, man. I'm a football person. So is this guy, man. This guy is the best I've seen so far, in my opinion, in opinions. I've never seen a guy articulate things so perfectly. You know what I mean? He should have his own shows. You know what I mean? That's how far I rate this guy. Him and Frank Carlisle. They are the ones for me, man. Other than that, those flip-floppers, they could go wherever they want, man. It's not for me, man.
Number 7, slow build-up and lack of speed in wide areas has been identified and nullified by the opposition, exacerbated by our team structure.
Exacerbated.
The blind faith in 4-3-3 with the profile of players that we have has been a root cause of our problems this season. With Gakpo almost always stationed wide left, Salah wide right and Ekitike central, we lack any kind of attacking structure. The gaps between them are too wide.
Yep.
They lack any kind of combination play between them. We lack any kind of high press, tackling, tracking back, and focal points for the midfielders to use as they go forward.
Exactly. See, this is what I say to people. When you watch Liverpool right now, guys, the way I looked at it, like, sometimes I sit there, like I always say to you guys, and I look at the tactics, like, what's wrong with these players? Why is 11 players not performing to the levels that we're used to seeing them perform? And then you look at the formation, it's all over the place. There's no structure, like the guy said. They're wide apart. Everybody is wide apart. Instead of like, what was Liverpool good at? Congestion. You know what I mean? Us lot retaining the ball while we're squashing things together, and then bam, we get the ball, we attack, we score a goal. That's how we used to do things. Coming like this all together, boom, lock. You can't get out of this area. You have to do something extraordinary to get out of it. And majority of the teams couldn't do it. We get the ball, counter-attack, goal. Counter-attack, goal. That's what we used to do. Now, we're blaming these poor players for everything, obviously, that's happening, but forgetting they're playing in the different tactics to what they used to. I keep telling you guys, for 8 years, majority of those players that's been there for the longest have been playing that tactics. We bought McAllister because why? He reminds Jurgen of Gundogan. We bought Soboslai because why? He reminds him of Henderson, and beyond that, he's got more talent than Henderson in regards to the ball. Why did we buy these other players? Because we try to replace the same with the same. So now, when you pull that tactics away, oh, sorry, I don't want to do that, pause. It's not the same anymore for them. So it's impossible for them to, show you what they can do in a formation they've never played before. That's why they're all struggling. I've been saying that for a while, man. And he's making it perfectly clear when he's speaking about that. That's why I like this guy, the way he's articulating things. These players are not used to this formation because they've never played it before. And it will take them a long time. They're not at the age. They're not 21. The majority of them are 27, 25. So they're way past that formation you're trying to implement on this controlled, slow, methodic football that doesn't make sense in the Premier League. It's all about this, bro. Squashing teams in that small stadiums and then counter-attack and get the goal. That's what you're supposed to do, bro. Come on.
That in turn allows teams to play right through our front three with ease, straight through our undermanned midfield trio, undermanned because the front trio are so easily bypassed. And within a couple of passes, the opposition are right in on our back four. It's failed all season where Gakpo, Ekitike, Salah.
There you go. Failed all season. He's 100% right. Let me bring in my brother, JK. JK's in the house. JK's in the house. JK is in the house. Can you see me, JK, yet? No, you can't see me. Good. I'll bring it in 1 second on the two screens. There you go. There's that beautiful badge. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. This guy is amazing, bro. This guy is absolutely amazing. Am I right? What I'm saying? Liverpool fans should be listening to people like this, not those prima donnas, let's all laugh every single time, like trying to be comedians. No. This is what you listen to. I don't want to see this anymore. We need to take our fucking football club seriously now, man. We're in trouble, guys. But this guy's amazing, bro. What do you think of him? Have you ever listened to what he says?
I've seen him once or twice before. I haven't seen this one. But I sort of listen more to the older school supporters. Yeah. Because this new generation of Liverpool fans, like, it's a comedy fest.
Let's all laugh.
Like
JK, say something. Go on, bro. Say something.
They're all jokers.
That's how it is, isn't it? I swear, that's how it is. All they have to do is say you're fraud, you're bald. Yeah. That's all you have to say, and then everybody's just laughing, bro. Like, I'm thinking to myself, where's the joke? Where's the punchline with the jokes, bro? You know what I mean?
And the thing is, it's like we live in a negative world. As soon as you're positive, they say, "Are you fucking deluded?" It's like you can't be positive and have a bit of inner toughness in this world, because people will jump on you and say, "You're deluded," this, that, and the other, and that. Like for me, we support Liverpool. We're not supporting West Ham, Everton.
Exactly.
Liverpool are a
higher
big club.
Standards, bro. Higher standards, my guy. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And bless up Lee, Wizkid, Clive,
big up
Clarky,
Lee, man.
TW.
Lee, I was joking earlier. Lee's like all of a sudden, because earlier what I said to Lee was, "You used to come on my channel, man. Where have you been?" And then I don't want to be a mod.
No.
He started to get upset at me. Lee, it's all good, mate. I don't hold a grudge. Ask JK. I don't hold a grudge with anybody, man. If anyone needs me, ask JK. I'm always there, man. I call all of them. I don't separate from anyone. Big channel, small channel. I don't care who you are. If you're my friend, you're my friend. That's how it is, bro. I was only joking. I wasn't saying it seriously, bro. Don't ever like take me seriously. Yeah, this one says Barovian says the Redman TV and Alfred Crap are clowns. Tough the line and what does it say? Tough line, the line and suck
Took the
up
line
to
and
the,
stuck up to the club.
suck up
The
the club.
Redman TV
Mm-hmm.
and Anfield Rap are clowns. Oh, toe the line.
Toe the line. Yeah, toe the line. Sorry,
Yeah,
toe the
stuck
line.
up
Yeah.
to the club. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I what do you think of those channels, bro? Do you enjoy them? JK, are you there?
Yeah, I met Redmen TV at Anfield after Klopp won his first game for Liverpool.
Oh, you
I
told
was
me that. I
there.
remember.
And I
Yeah.
chatted to him, and I tell you the truth, sound lads, bro. And I liked his dad. His dad's like used to come on the shows and stuff, and I liked him when he just talked. And but Anfield Rap, no, bro, because I view proper Liverpool fans
Yeah.
as guys who are always open for other Liverpool fans. It's like for me, as soon as you start doing your own little crew and not having outsiders coming in and all that, for me, you're not a Liverpool fan.
Yeah.
Like Liverpool fans we're a different breed. Like, here's my house keys, make yourself a cup of tea.
That's it, bro. Exactly, man.
That's how we live life. Great, I love that. And this new generation of Liverpool fans, I don't seem to think they have that soul like that. You know?
I agree, bro. Yeah, it's near the end. Let me just listen to what he said and then we'll discuss the chat. Chat, keep going, man. We're going to come to you.
Have occupied
Pause.
the front three positions. In fact, the majority of games lost have been with these three playing in this formation. None of the three of them track back, nor do they tackle. That's factual. That's not opinion. And there are two other ways that the team has been imbalanced this season, and they're going to be the next 2 points, which you're going to have to wait for a couple of days because they're going to be in part 2 of the video because it's just going to be too long if I keep going. So you'll never walk alone. Cheers. Hope you enjoyed this one. Ta-ra for now.
What a man. What a man, JK. What a man. One of my favorites, man. I like watching his stuff because he makes sense, bro. That's what you need. You don't need these, fake people on YouTube. You don't. You just don't, man. I can't do with
What
fakeness,
if
bro.
merchants, like what if this happens and what if this happens?
Yeah.
It's like I prefer facts. Hence why I don't jump on the speculation bandwagon. Oh, we're gonna go get Olise. Been there, done that with Bellingham. I don't see that signing happening right now. And I'm not gonna join in that bandwagon of speculation.
Yeah.
Internet is a speculation frenzy, and so when you see guys like this who are just talking straight like we're in the pub or in the cafe or whatever and having a word about Liverpool, I think this new generation are really into making problems that don't exist there.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't got time for that.
Do you think like is those are the kind of thing that's ruining the game, JK?
Of course.
Because the game, to me, when I look at the game ain't no more what it used to be. It's boring. I just can't be asked. The art of the game doesn't exist anymore. Remember when we was kids, JK? When players used to do tricks and all that stuff, we take it to the park and we try those things. What do you actually do nowadays when you're watching players? There's nothing there. There's nothing there, bro.
Yeah, who are you gonna sort of copy your game on? Like, even just standard running and dribbling with the ball.
Yeah.
Maradona, his goal against England is my favourite goal of all time. The way he created and scored that goal, like Messi's come close to that sort of level of dribbling and that.
Yeah.
But them days of dribbling are gone, We've got wingers playing who are right-footed on the left and left-footed on the right. Like, there you go.
And they can't even switch. That's the worst part of it.
Yeah.
I mean,
hence why
you got to switch some stage.
When
teams are low blocking, at least go and switch. I mean, JK, like
switch it up.
Do something different. But we don't even do that.
And against Galatasaray, Salah was sometimes on the left wing.
Yeah.
In that game.
It shocked me.
It was just great to see. I was like, fucking hell. All them years we played him on the right. I would love to give him a season.
And he can take a corner too.
Yeah, he's pretty good at corners, bro. And look, we got the sad news this week. He's leaving.
Yeah.
Let's just win an FA Cup and a Champions League for him, man. Form-wise, we're not doing it. I tell you that right now. But we're Liverpool Football Club, and we've got to keep that faith. You know what I mean?
Bro, we won the Champions League with Jimmy Traore in our defense. How is that impossible? You know what I mean?
Come on, and you're playing Maldini and all these boys.
Stam and bloody all those great players, Kaká's.
Yes,
I'm starting to sound like Hamza, innit? Kakas, Garentia. There you go. I'll give you.
I never
I'll
really
give-
connected to Kaká as a player. As
I
a
don't
guy,
know why.
he's really
A
nice
lot of
guy.
people haven't. You're right. A
Yeah.
lot of people. Growing up, like he wasn't a person I looked at it and I said, "Oh, this is a great player. I got to do the things in the park."
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't see him like that. I never. Yeah, but he won the Ballon d'Or. I mean, the guy's actually won a Ballon d'Or.
No, he's quality.
Yeah, man.
Even
Players like that
Zidane,
should
I
be
never
appreciated.
connected to him.
Was it Dan?
Yeah, I never connected to him, bro.
Wow, that's a shock,
yeah.
man.
I don't know why I didn't. I just didn't. Like, I was more Roberto Baggio, Del Piero, them type of guys.
Do you think Baggio was underappreciated, bro?
Roberto Baggio?
Considering like people forget like the injury that he had. Like, he had a serious knee injury, didn't he?
Yeah, he had a few.
That disrupted his career as a footballer, but
Yeah.
still won the Ballon d'Or with that bad knee. Don't forget, still won the Ballon d'Or, bro, with one knee.
And in them
damage.
days, the Italians were the guys who were winning Ballon d'Ors and
Yeah,
Italian teams from players from Italian teams and stuff.
yeah.
But I think Roberto Baggio was top. He was top. But the thing was, we never seen these guys in England.
That's the problem. Until Zola came in it. Until Zola came through the door and Bergkamp.
Yeah, Zola came down, Ravanelli, all these guys. And now Barini's at
See, even the dog likes it too, man. What?
Barini's at Salford. Do you know that?
Is he still playing?
Yeah, he's playing for Salford, bro. He scored one goal
Barini?
in 10 or
Oh
something.
my God, Barini is awful. One of the worst players we've ever had in our history. That's for sure. I never liked him, bro.
Brian put up his appearance record and scoring record, bro. The guy played a lot of football. Years, not games, but years. He played for a long time, since 2009. And he's still playing now. But his goals, bro, Salah's got in 2 seasons.
Wow.
There you go. You know what I mean? And this guy's
crazy.
been playing since 2009. Crazy, man.
I never liked him, man. I don't know what's going on there. Sorry, guys. You're not ready for anything, man. What are you talking about? Yeah, there you go. I was just looking for the channel. Bro.
I think his name got him that deal. Barini. He sounds like a top Italian player, you know
and
what I
that,
mean?
and that celebration. Get out of here with that shit, man. I ain't got no time for that. Yeah. It is what it is, bro. You know what I mean? But what do you think about the stories that's going out there that there's a potential of Alonso coming in very, very soon? You
I would have
believe
done it already. Look, it's Friday tomorrow.
Yeah.
So a day and a week after is Man City in the FA Cup. If this was going to happen, it would have happened Sunday, Monday,
Yeah.
if Slot was leaving. So he's not coming, but this was the time. This was the perfect time. Bring a
Thank
new
you
guy
very
in.
much, JK.
Let
You know
him
your football, bro.
sit
You know
down,
your
settle
football.
down.
Yeah.
Like, come on, common sense. And the more days have gone past now, for me, Slot staying. And come on, I love to go and talk to Slot.
Yeah.
And have a cup of tea with him and just tell him, I said, bro,
Uh-huh.
get your feet on the ground and get your head in the game. We're Liverpool Football Club here. We're playing first gear, second gear football
Exactly,
against
bro.
teams. You put your foot down against Galatasaray, what happened? We smashed them 4-0.
Of
They
course.
had one shot on goal.
Of course.
Come on. Like, what else needs to be said? As soon as you turn down the speed of a game, that's when the opposition start putting their nose into business
Exactly,
in your
bro.
business. Like, okay, we've got a little end of games, 10, 15 minutes, opposition got the ball.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Liverpool
Spot
don't
on.
give the opposition the ball. Come on.
Spot on, bro. Please like, share, and subscribe, everybody. Please like, share, and subscribe. Big up Lee Wizkid. What are you saying? On the bright side, I'm going up to Anfield on Saturday for the Legends game. Something to look forward to. Please speak to Klopp. Please, I beg you, babe. Just say, Klopp, please come back. Please.
Thiago and Gerrard.
Come
Thank you.
back. Please come back. Just say to him, Thiago and Gerrard. Maybe Alonso's going to be there too. You never know, innit? If we see Alonso, it's the end for Arne Slot, man. I'm telling you. Oh man, that'll be wicked. Yeah, but good luck, Lee Wizkid. I've been to a few Legend games. It's brilliant. It's brilliant experience seeing the old players, man. Listen, I'm all about that. You know that, Jack. I'm all about that. I go to see the Legends, don't I, a lot. So you know I'm all about that. I mean everybody. It's just Kenny. It's just Kenny and John Barnes. I'm missing my two favorite ones. As soon as, and Ronnie Whelan, I could say. But I met the rest. I just need to meet Kenny and Barnes, and at least there's something to look forward to. You know what I mean?
When I started going games first back in the days, and I was at a game, and John Barnes was like not even like a meter away from me, because I was at right at the front of the stand, and it was a corner kick, and he was right in front of me. I was like, yo, John Barnes, man. He was like, whoa. And that made me want to play football more, because I was like, that's what I want to play, you know. I don't know what England's like, well, football-wise, but do you think kids play football like they used to back in the 80s, 90s?
No.
It's sort of toned down, isn't it?
Bro, why do you need to go to the pitch when you got a computer game? You could play FIFA. I mean, what do you call it?
True.
That
There
game.
you go.
Yeah. That's all you
There
do
you go.
nowadays. We didn't. The reason we used to go out there back in the day, guys, is because we didn't have no computers. Some of us couldn't afford computers, so we just played football. That was our play time. You know what I mean? During the day. That's how I see it with
It's
these
a
guys,
good,
man.
it's a good way to, like, we had fitness and things out, going out and playing sports and that. This new generation is all sit at home, play computers, 3 screens, need glasses when they're 7, and getting big and stuff doing that. Like,
Exactly,
active
man.
sport is very important.
No more
when you're
knockdown
young.
gingers, innit? No more knockdown gingers or
Right,
sponsor me.
Ginger, remember that?
Or go to get that clipboard and the paper and say sponsor me. Remember that, JK?
Remember that, bro?
People
Remember
forgot
that?
about that, eh? You think we don't know about the sponsor me thing? You know what I mean? Back in the day with the clipboard, go
Man
to
used to
people's
keep their
houses.
sponsor money.
Yeah, I'm saying, bro. Sponsor me.
Oh.
Blackbird says the talk about Slot getting sacked is useless at this point, honestly. Even if we lose 9-0, not PSG, but FSG, might as well say PFC, innit? FSG is still going to stay LFC. Keep putting faith in him for some reason. You're right. But the thing is, this is what these owners are all about, guys. They don't. If you got credit in the bank, they keep you. If you haven't got credit in the bank, they get rid of you. That's what it is. Unfortunately, this guy, the excuses I don't know if you've been hearing the excuses, JK. The excuses is this season should have been last season, basically. That's the excuse I've been hearing. What he's doing this season, he should have been doing it the first season. That's the excuse, basically. What do you think about that?
Well, him winning the league, he was really ahead of his time and job in the job process. By this year, you got to have this done. By this year, you got to get, them targets you get. And so he smashed it. So he should have thought, what can I do to improve this?
Yeah.
Like a normal, logical, common sense type of guy would be. I think when you're in that bubble of working in that world, we don't really understand it because we're not under that pressure. You know what I mean, bro? And these guys are under that pressure. Arnie Slot has his own family life, his own physical health to look after. Then on top of that, he's got the Liverpool players, the club, and hence why I respect Klopp as a guy. He did it gold level. He did it top level. He did everything, bro.
Yeah.
This guy, I feel the way he sort of found out how big this club is has gotten to him, and he sort of is so adamant in his style of play. Yeah. And it's a bit lackluster for me, weak.
Yeah, it is,
you know?
It is.
Having arrogance and confidence on a football pitch because you're champions, there's nothing wrong with that. It's another wall of defence for your team. But if your players are going on the pitch already thinking we're going to fucking lose against Sunderland and Leeds, bro, forget about it. And that's all down to the manager. And I also blame the players of letting them last-minute goals in because Slot's not on the pitch for that. Yeah. But I do blame Slot for getting us into a situation in the game to make that happen. Hence, slow starts first half, second half a little bit better, but not great. We're not smashing teams.
No, we don't even work the goalkeepers anymore, bro. Have you noticed that? And it doesn't matter what a goalkeeper is. It could be the bottom goalkeeper, like Wolverhampton. We lost to Wolverhampton, bro. We lost to Wolverhampton. We're forgetting this. And Burnley came to Anfield. Did we trouble their goalkeeper? Hell no. Did we trouble the Tottenham goalkeeper, who's off form at the moment, one of the worst goalkeepers in the Premier League? No. So this is what I'm saying, bro. We don't work teams. And as you said, you just hit the nail on the head, JK, about the arrogance is what's letting him down. At some stage in life, you got to swallow that pride and go back to the what the players are used to. Do you know what I mean, JK? Which means play the formation that made them champions. Play the formation they've been used to for the last 8 years. 4-3-3, congested, counter attack, be on the front foot, Gegenpress. Simple as that, JK. Why is it so hard for him to do that?
On the front foot is the simple words. On the front foot, bro. We've looked lackluster. Even this guy's gonna rustle up a team and probably beat Liverpool. You know what I mean? We'll have Lewis Kid in there, Abdul, touchline in, all those guys. We'll make the double
TW,
level.
you know what I mean, Clive. Yeah, put them all in there, man. Put
Them all in there
Paddington.
on your front foot. Yeah, you got to be on your front foot, and we haven't done that. And
I've never seen TW this angry before. This is a sackable offences. Slot gets my back up. Get these pricks out of my club. Look at that. Straight to the point, man. And TW is an actual quiet guy. He doesn't really, you know,
bless
he's not
up
that,
TW, man.
yeah, he's not that type of person. He's a person that, you know, who's always positive. If people like this are getting angry, and JK as well, it just goes to show we're not wrong in what we're saying. We're in a mess. We are in a mess, guys. It's sad. It's really, really sad.
And that's why
Even 12 man, like you said,
about,
12 man is the most positive guy I've ever met in my life. He likes to kumbaya things. You know what I mean? He don't want to be negative, but he's even lost the plot now.
Even he said, like he's serious. Like he's had enough. Kanate, he's had enough. Even Gravenberch, he's had enough. So 12 man's on it. He got his little list there and that. Yo, as I've said before, bro. If it was going to get done, it would have been done 2 or 3 days ago. It's not happening. So this guy is now in charge of the most important week of our season now. We've got an FA Cup quarter-final and a Champions League quarter-final. You do not get more serious than that. And in between, we've got Fulham.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord of mercy. And then at the end, what might save is, I don't want to say bacon, what might save is his job or what. Actually, not even save his job. A bit of okayness in a real bad season is getting top 3, 4 or whatever. But for me, that was the backbone, you know, that was the 4-2 thing where if all worst comes to the worst and we don't win the Champions League, we finish third, bro. Don't worry about it. So we haven't even done that. Hence why I needed to see this guy gone now.
There you go, bro. And look at that, guys. JK is not normally like this either. You know what I mean? It takes a lot to break people like JK and, you know, like TWs and 12 man. You can't blame them guys, because if you're seeing the same thing every week and you're not learning from it and, you know, go back to what the team, you know, are used to, then you got to ask questions. You have to ask questions like, why? What are you here for? Big up for you saying we both have a passionate set of fans. Got to get behind your team, even if it's not behind the manager. That's why I'm always watching Liverpool. That's why I do watch alongs. That's why I still go to games, because sometimes I got to look past him. You know what I mean? And that's what we all do. We don't stop supporting Liverpool. We don't advocate saying, don't go to the games, and we don't say things like that. You know what I mean? We're not that type of people anyway. So, but we're angry in the way things have turned out, which is completely, you know, different to last season. Last season, at least he accepted the formation that we've been playing has been successful under the previous manager, and what he told us was he's similar to him, but slightly different. I like to keep the ball more. That's what he said. But if you look at this season, he's completely done a U-turn. It doesn't even. He's killed this team so much. We're gonna get at some point. At some point, it'll be impossible to recover. If you know what I mean, guys. If it continues. Because what worries me is next season we're at the Champions League and all that stuff. We can't keep players. Players might want to leave. And the worst part of it is no player wants to be in a team that's at the Champions League. And not only that, he hasn't got the pulling power. You know what I mean, JK? So if you ain't got that, I mean, what are we going to end up with? Barini's again?
And him winning the league was the pulling power.
Yes.
Simple as. If he didn't win that league, I don't think Wirtz would have come. So us winning that league last season made Wirtz's eyes open, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I want to go to a winning Premiership winning team. Life's going to be good." And it has been okay for him. He hasn't been great Wirtz in the last since he got his back thing against Forest. on the front foot. If this brother Wirtz was on the front foot, bro, this guy could be the best player in the world, or
Oh,
one
yeah.
of them.
Hands
If
down.
he was on the, he just lacks for me that little bit of electric in him, and it sort of. I don't want to say it annoys me. I just want to see the best out of this guy, and I
Oh,
feel
yeah, 100%.
he could do it. I feel maybe he's saying, you know what, I've played this style my whole life, and it's gotten to me to Liverpool. I'm playing for Germany, so it's worked, and that's cool. But bro, he's still young, so the next stage should be, you know what, I'm gonna accelerate on the ball in the way I play football. I'm gonna be a little bit sharper and a bit faster, and all these things. We haven't seen the best of him, but I don't want these guys to be playing Europa League or Conference League next season, bro.
It'd be a disaster, bro. It'd be a disaster.
You cannot do that to these players. Sorry, but nah.
Yeah, man.
You can't
Look,
do
how often did you see in the Jurgen players running their contract to leave as well, JK? Hardly happened. Only in the beginning, obviously, with Emre Can, as I remember. But and I think Ronaldo left on a free, but he wanted more money, innit? They want to give him more money. Now we're giving players more money that don't really deserve more money, if you know what I mean. So it's kind of weird the way things have turned around like that way, to be fair, guys. Because Ronaldo certainly deserved a lot of money than he was getting, to be fair. But yeah, Paddington says, Fizzy, my name is Fizzy, okay. Fozi, the big issue today is not slots. Why FSG bullied the French FA to get a favourable date for the Lens game prior to the Champions League tie. That is a disgrace. PSG, not FSG. PSG. Yeah, PSG get what
I
they
was
want.
thinking that.
They get what they want. PSG get what you know. FSG's in my brain every day, man. You know what I'm saying, right? Yeah, that's kind of weird, isn't it? They got the date they wanted, man. They're gonna rest players for the Liverpool game. How comes we don't do that, JK?
I don't know. Like sometimes a week's rest, it could be a hindrance. It could be a blessing. It's just weird. Maybe that midweek game, because we've got. Let me just work this out then. So they're saying that weekend where we play Fulham, they're not going to play Lens then, yeah?
They haven't rest, yeah.
So, okay, so they got that. They've had a long rest then.
Yeah.
So think about that. But they'll go on international duty, all of them, of course.
Oh yeah. I like Clark's suggestion here, like for us to do the same. Liverpool, my first love. My wife is my second love. Oh my. I bet she doesn't see this, mate. You better hope she doesn't see this. Yeah, that's funny though. I like it. Big up JK, of course, from TW, man. Listen, I love these people in the chat, man. They're the most supportive people I've had since I've been on YouTube, to be fair, mate. I remember that when I started, bro, it was tough getting people like to come in the chat, but these guys are always here. I don't even promote anything, bro. I just do a stream, JK, and they're already here, man. Giving me their time, man, and I'm grateful for that, guys. I'm grateful for that.
It's good to see that we've still got a respectful fan base there. We've not gone that internet way, you know what I mean? Yeah, we can get a bit boisterous, we can get a bit cheeky and that, and say the odd words and that, you know what I mean? But the general conduct is very good and old school Liverpool way, you know. Yeah. Good lads, all of them in the chat.
Yeah. Lee Whiskins telling me that I wasn't being arsey. LOL. I don't turn up for the channels. I'm mod regularly as well. Okay, bro. It was just a joke, bro. It was just a joke. Ask JK. JK, do I take things seriously, bro? Am I that type of fan that take? You know me off screen. Do I really do? Do I disrespect people? Do I?
No, you're stand, bro. Hence why I come on your show. I can we can go pick on.
Nobody ever says no to me as well, JK. You know, like if I ask anybody, like big channels, small channels, you guys, nobody ever says no to me. You know, everyone just comes. That's how I am, because they know I'm that type of person. Even off screen, if they need my help, I'll help them. You know that, JK. I'll help anyone. It doesn't really matter.
Way, man.
That's why Liverpool did not win any titles so long, because we accepted mediocrity. I agree, Pauline, 100% right. I think before Jurgen, everybody accepted it. Everybody. Look at the players we were signing, guys. Like, man, bloody phone. I know. Zizou. I can't believe JK didn't enjoy Zizou, guys. I'm shocked. I am really, really shocked. He didn't relate to him. Weird. I love
It's weird,
Zizou.
bro. I didn't-
Zizou was like Anton said. Anton said Zizou was like the Matrix. He slowed things down. He played to his style. Controlled the ball out of the air with finesse. That's how Zizou was, man. When Zizou when they compare Zizou and Iniesta, are you mad? Like, have you lost the plot? I like Iniesta, but Zizou is head and shoulders above Iniesta, man. Come on. It's like comparing Maradona to Javi Hernandez. Come on, bro. You can't do that. I've seen them all play for us. Dalglish, Rush, Gerrard, Barnes, Salah is up there with all the club's legends. Damn, Lee Wiskid, man. I didn't know he was that old. God damn it. How was Shankly back then? I'm just playing, bro. I'm just playing.
How was George Scott, bro, when you seen him?
How was it? How was what was it? Jurassic Park. I'm joking. It's all
Aye, but he was
fun.
saying that he's like from our era, Lee Wiskid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I get on with him. He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
And he's very respectful, bro.
That's weird though.
and-
That's why I'm a bit shocked. Like I don't see him a lot because I thought like he would relate to a person like me. That's what I thought. You know what I mean? Because
I'm watching
the older fans
the-
are always related, aren't they? We're all related some sort of way. But carry
Yeah,
on,
because
carry
we've
on.
seen it all, haven't we? Really,
Yeah.
when you think about it. Yeah, we've seen it all, bro. And
Yeah, I don't
hence
go
why
as
we
far as
know-
Dalglish. I've seen Dalglish as a player manager, but I didn't go as far as when he was the main guy at front. I'm too young for that one. I was born in '79, man. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Funny thing is, Fozi Barini will probably help Sobo press in this team. Ooh, I don't know about that. Romario is my favorite striker.
Okay.
I love Romario, guys.
Yeah.
Like, listen, mate. Anton, was telling me about R9 Ronaldo, guys, He was telling me about this guy, R9 Ronaldo, before R9 Ronaldo was R9 Ronaldo. And he said to me, Fozi, forget about Romario, mate. This kid R9, not R9 at the time, but he said Ronaldo, he was called Ronaldinho. He wasn't called Ronaldo. Remember, there was another Ronaldo at the time and they called him. Ronaldinho means young Ronaldo, guys. If you don't know that, in Brazil, it's young Ronaldo. That's why they call people Ronaldinho. But the actual name is Ronaldo. If you look at Ronaldinho, that's young Ronaldo, but his actual name is Ronaldo. So when he was telling me about Ronaldo, I said, nah. Nobody's going to take me away from Romario, man. Romario is too good, man. He's too good. Clinical, bro. One-on-one with the goalkeeper, it's a sure goal. That's how good Romario was, guys. One of the best ever. Probably, to me, he's the most clinical striker I've ever seen in my life. I love Ronaldo. Ronaldo's the best ever. But Romario was a different gravy in finishing. When he's through on goal, that little toe poke, come on, bro. Nothing like that in world football, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, 100% JK is saying, yeah, it was good. PSG looking at the Monday. Like, oh, damn. Well, what can we do if they get him? Because I prefer Cavaschelli and Diamande if we ever go for players, in my opinion, guys. They're more suited to us than Olise, in my opinion. So, see how you want to see it. Thiago, Gerrard, exactly. What do you think about Diamande? Have you watched him, JK? Of course, you enjoy him.
Not really. I've seen a bit of him, but he's highly rated. You know what I mean?
Oh, this is bad. Yeah. Okay. Kids robbing phone. Yeah. Nowadays, you're spot on. I work in the West End, innit, JK? So, as a security, I monitor the streets. I'll basically run about 6 buildings. You know what I mean? In my vicinity, in where I'm at in the West End, and every single time, what I see on the CCTV, it's people getting robbed, bro. They use these electrical bikes. So what they do is they get on the pavement and just as soon as they watch them from distance, as soon as they see the person get the phone out and they're walking, just concentrate on the phone. They speed so fast, get the phone and speed off. Yeah. That's how it is nowadays. That's how dangerous it is. It's madness, bro. Absolute madness going on in the UK, man. First game I went to in 1980. McDermott and Souness were walking around outside. Damn, Filbert Street, and I met them. Damn.
That's the Filbert Street, yeah.
Yeah, man. Man.
That's where I met Emaneski one day around there.
Yeah?
Yeah, when I was at uni, he was walking down my road just around the corner from Filbert Street. And he was sound. And then he came to Liverpool.
Yeah, I met all of them. I met Graham Souness. What a nice guy. He really shocked me, man. You know, like when you see Graham Souness, you get scared, innit, guys? Like, that's probably the most violent player I've ever seen in my lifetime. I don't know who's more violent than Graham Souness. Do you know anybody that's more violent than Graham Souness, JK? That nobody messes with on the pitch? Yeah. He was yeah?
Did you hear his interview about Salah and that?
No, what did he say?
I'll send you. You gotta watch it, bro. I didn't really have the time to really watch it, man.
Was it bad or good? Was it bad or good? It wasn't good.
Yeah, because some fans were having a go at him in the comments. But you gotta have a look. Yeah, have a look.
I will. Yeah, kids play football. Kids don't play football. They just play PS5. Obviously, FC26. All the takeout. Yeah, I agree. Abdul. This is what it is. This is different. Every generation have their time in it in life, and this is what they do nowadays. And this is why when we I don't know about you, JK. When we speak to the younger ones nowadays, not offense to them, of course, but it's their time in it. When we discuss football, is it completely different to? It doesn't relate, does it? Some sort of way, JK. Am I wrong about that?
In which way? What do you mean?
Like, you know, their football discussion compared to our one, it doesn't relate. It doesn't connect. That's what I'm trying to say.
No. Yeah, because of the way the world is. It's like, look at the youth now compared to when we were young and this, that, and the other. You got like the youth having Botox done and stuff like this, man. Like, come on. Like, what's going on here? They've got about 3 mobile phones, internet connected all day, every day, and their brains are all frazzled, bro. It's a shame what the internet. For me, the internet was there to unite the world. It's a great tool when you think about it. Yeah. But the way humans are, they're so dumb. Yeah. They're doing the total opposite of what it should have been. But the people who run the world love it. They're thinking, fucking.
Oh, yeah.
They're paying for this internet, and we're fucking them up at the same time. Like, come on, people. Like, wake up, man. 100 years from now.
Do you know what the issue I have with the current fan base is? They listen to one person, bro, and they run away with it. Do you get what I'm saying? They don't make their own judgments like we used to. You know what I mean? If I told JK, Kenny Dalglish is the greatest player in history of football, JK would have told me no, he's not. Pele is, or Maradona is. But if someone says that now, one player is the greatest of all time, they all follow that person. Do you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If when people say, I think recently what I heard was, hey, Liverpool should get a left-sided centre back that can play left back, and everybody's jumping in the same bandwagon. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Nobody decides for themselves, bro. It's like one person says something, it's like an echo chamber after that. Decide for yourself. No, Liverpool don't need a left.
When a content creator rumbles on day in, day out, we should do this, that, and then all this posse or in this chat. I agree. I'm like, do any of you guys even know how to play football or like even manage a team? I could go and manage Liverpool for our cup game against Man City. I've got the confidence in myself to go and do that, bro. Yeah. Not everyone has. You know? I reckon you could do it. Yeah. You know? We've got that confidence, but this new generation, I think it's all false talk.
Think for yourself. That's the start of life. Think for yourself, because at the end of the day, you decide the direction you want to go in life by yourself. Nobody pushes you. It's you. As you get older, you learn about things. Life is a lesson, innit? And then you decide where to go. If you want to be a businessman or a footballer or whatever you want to be, you decide that. But when you're listening to people, Liverpool should get this, and then because the guy is popular, the guy is saying it, I'll say the same thing. It's like an echo chamber after that. Nah, bro, man. Think for yourself, bro.
Yeah, that's why the world, for me, the dunya right now is in that sort of situation, because they've listened too much to the news. on the hour, every hour, and they're just being brainwashed and that. And
Yeah, it's too much brainwash. If someone tells you, I'm going to jump off the roof, you do it with me, would you do it, JK? No, you won't, because you're deciding for yourself. I mean, you could jump now, mate, you could do it, you could do it yourself. I ain't joining you. I mean, so that's how it is, guys.
look, at the end of the day, if you want to be a leader or a follower, it's your choice, you know. And I think all of us are leaders in our own way, but I think the way the world is made us into followers.
Yeah.
In that way, because it's easier to control followers than leaders. It's as simple as that, man.
Exactly, mate. Let me read out the messages. Slot set these standards, JK players' heads are gone. Do you agree with that one?
Yeah, bang on. Bang on.
Takes a lot to piss 12-man off, he's saying.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's a good guy, 12-man. Please go and subscribe to 12-man as well, man. Appreciate that. Big up Abdul as always, bro. Side to side passing, backwards passing, no shooting. There's no shooting at all, bro. We don't exist in shooting. Man, the goalkeeper, opposition goalkeeper comes on the pitch with clean socks, clean shorts, clean shirt, and then he leaves the pitch with the same thing. Even the boots don't even bloody, there's no mud on the boots either. Doesn't have to bring, in the old days, what was it? The kids, the youth kids, they used to like clean the boots, innit? You don't need to do that at Liverpool. Yeah, I mean, even our own players, you don't even need to do that either. Our kids don't even need to go to dry cleaners, guys. We'll be fine, man. I mean, you could play with it in the next game. It's fine. That's how bad we are, man. We're gonna lose this game, Abdul. We're gonna lose this game. Pick up, Tony. What are you saying, Fozi? In the business, in what business does a owner tell his manager, no matter how bad you fail, your job is safe? The world of FSG. There you go, bro. You guys are waking up to this finally.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been telling you about these guys. Like, I just want them to leave us alone, man. Go and concentrate on your baseball team, man. Please, just go, man. I've got no time to be second best to a baseball team. I'm fighting for finance every season. Allow that shit, man.
I reckon when you look at football, like when De Boer got sacked after 4 games, I was like, uh-oh, the world of football is in trouble. So in a weird sort of way, seeing Liverpool, because we've seen Chelsea, United, and who else is there? All sacked their manager, Tottenham even, Thomas Frank. So they've all done it this season, bro. We're the only ones who haven't done that. Yeah. We're not a sacking type of club. Why? Because every time you get a manager in, 9 times out of 10, they do a top job or good job, you know? We've had a few weak ones and that, but all in all. So, and we don't really spend money crazy every season like United, Chelsea, and City. Yeah. So we've done it differently there as well. We saved our money in that. Yeah. All these things are down to FSG and that, and I just feel
they did a smart move. I think this is why I get pissed off the most, because don't forget, JK, there's criticism always used to come the FSG way. Nowadays, nobody criticizes them. Why? Because they're taking themselves out of that picture. They did the right thing because nobody speaks about them anymore. Who do we speak about? Richard Hughes and Edwards. But where does it come from? Where does all this come from? The business owners, right? The owners of the business. They are the ones who say, go and spend. They are the ones who say, sack him. Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes don't say, you're going to be sacked. It comes from the top. But they done a smart move. Now, they're beyond criticism. Everybody is still enjoying that 450 million we spent, but if you look at the net spend, it's nothing. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, man. Bad enough the Manx are above us, but the Toffees could finish above us at this rate. You're right, man. They're not too far, behind us. Fozi, you are a legend as well. Oh, appreciate that, Paddington, man. Appreciate that, my bro.
That's all, man.
I don't think I'm a legend, but thank you, man. PSG money, yeah, man, crazy, innit? Crazy. Where are you gonna be today? Are you gonna be anywhere today? I'm 55. Oh, damn! Didn't know that. Lee Wizkid. Okay. Big up, bro. Where are you gonna be next, JK? Are you gonna be in another stream or just?
I think with the 12 man later. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man. Our first king is Kenny, of course, always, man. Now, Kevin Keegan is the first king. Kevin Keegan, isn't it? KK. Yeah.
He was in well recently as well, I heard.
Yeah, what a nice guy, man. When I met him,
you've met Keegan, haven't you? I remember.
Man, I met them all, bro. When I met Keegan, goodness gracious me, he loves Liverpool, guys. Like, he really loves Liverpool, Don't underestimate that. Don't fall for this trap about Newcastle. He's only upset because people still have a go at him about him leaving. That's it. You know what I mean? Because people, but then again, he said to me, I don't know why they're mad at me because they've got the best player that ever lived after me. You know what I mean? So they got
Kenny, yeah.
if I stayed, I don't think there'll be a Kenny Dalglish. So I don't think he doesn't know why people
There
are
you
still
go.
mad at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love him, man. What a guy, man.
I like Phil Thompson
know,
out of all of them.
he talks too much though. You know, with Kevin Keegan when I met him, bro. Yeah,
Yeah, nah,
I took
but
a,
he's proper though, isn't he?
yeah, he is. When I met Kevin Keegan, guys, yeah, I took a picture with him and with my wife and that, yeah, and I took a picture with us three, and I walked away, and then he pulled my arm. He said, "Where you going?" I said, "I'm going to take my seat. Or listen to what you're saying in it about your career." No. Talk to me. You're a Liverpool fan. There's a Liverpool fan. There's a lot of Liverpool fans out here, innit? Yeah. You know, he talks like that to you. I said, yeah, man. Yeah, Liverpool, you mean a lot to Liverpool. We don't forget what you did for Liverpool. You are the one who actually got us the first Champions League, if you know what I mean, and things like that. And you and Toshak were the best partnership, at the time. So I'm here to pay respects to you. Yeah, thank you, man. And then all of a sudden I turn around, guess who's behind me? Ian Bill from EastEnders.
No.
I swear.
Yeah, he's a Liverpool fan. Yeah,
I didn't even know. What a
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
guy as well. Yeah. He's a big man.
Yeah,
Ian
Bill,
Bill,
bro.
guys,
Come
Ian
on.
Bill is a big Liverpool fan. I was
Yeah,
shocked.
he is.
Ian fucking Bill. I said,
Yeah.
what me and my wife was speaking to him. What a nice guy as well. It was just a nice environment, full of Liverpool fans. We outnumber the Newcastle fans, by the way. But yeah, his
Okay.
career, Kevin Keegan's what he talked about. Like he was meant to go to Real Madrid the season before he left, and then the season because Liverpool decided to keep because they couldn't get Kenny at the time, and then all of a sudden, like the season he left, nobody wanted him. I mean, so the only team that came in at the end was Hamburg. So I mean, he could have been a Real Madrid legend, but he chose. Well, Liverpool decided to keep him. And he stayed because those times, as far as I'm aware, JK, when contract ended, the club still owned you. As I don't know if you know about that. Yeah, that's how it used to be, bro. That's how it used to be. Yeah. What a guy, man. Like, forgive him, man. Forgive the guy, man. We live. What's it say? We live in a age where having an opinion is more important than that opinion. Was it? How do you say that word?
Then that opinions of identity.
Validity. Yeah. 100%, man. Nobody sits back and makes up their own minds. I agree, bro. It's just like
They're told what to do.
they're told to do things, bro. It's too much of that, man. Oh, we need this. Oh, everybody's an echo chamber. We need this as well. It's too much, man. I get frustrated with that. I come on here with my own mind. I don't need to copy anybody. I'm sorry. We have no backup at right back for Salah. No backup for Salah. It's crazy times. Yeah. Remember Shaqiri? Remember Harvey Elliott? Yeah. We remember them. They did a lot of backing up back in the day for Salah, but that doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately. Fozi, Arsenal got top gooners. What is the equivalent for Liverpool? Top Reds. Yep, it is. It is, Juju. We're top Reds. We got top Reds. Aldo is the man. Liverpool through and through. He's a Scouser, bro. He's born in Liverpool, Aldo, isn't he? So,
Yeah,
what a guy. What a guy, man. Listen, when I met him as well, the other time at the Leeds game, what a guy, bro. He said to me, like, how long you been supporting Liverpool, lad? You know, he's a Scout, isn't he? And I said, yeah, all my life I was always support Liverpool. And he said to me, yeah. And I said to him, ever since I could remember football, I said, you, John Barnes, all that stuff, those were my players. He said, yeah. I said, I could even name you the first game I watched. And it was at Highbury, old Highbury, and all the goals were headed goals. And he couldn't believe it. I put that actually footage on the YouTube. Is in the shorts or something like that. And he was impressed. He was really impressed. I named the goal. I told him about all the free-headed goals and who scored them. And he was pretty impressed with that as well.
Yeah, Aldo's cool. I like his flow. He's got the same birthday as me, Aldo.
What a guy, man. Jake, I got to go because it's going to be my last stream for a bit. I might come back tomorrow, guys. I might not. So I'm not going to promise anything because I'm going back to work. I'm going back to that shit, man. Yeah, but it is what it is. That's life, innit, man? Like,
Peace
share,
to the chat.
subscribe, guys. Big up to the chat, by the way, for obviously tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this. It's not always about slot every single time. I did something else. You know what I mean? You got to change up at times. You know what I'm saying? So please like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you soon, guys. Take care, everybody.